Hello Taurus, welcome to this video. I hope that you're doing well. So the first card that we have for you is the Ten of Swords. So that's some pretty intense energy. Looks like you could be feeling weighed down in some way. There could have been some kind of ending, some kind of thing that just you realize it's done, you're over with it. This could also be a sense of like feeling so overwhelmed that there might be something that you're just like giving up on here. We also have Two of Swords to clarify that. So it's like whatever this is, you have some conflicting ideas about it, you have some conflicting beliefs about it, and you're not really sure which one you're going with, so there's some kind of like cognitive dissonance here, and it could be really exhausting, like for you mentally, to go back and forth on something. You might just be over that, like maybe this idea, maybe that idea, maybe it's neither, but you're sick of trying to decide between which it is, if that makes sense. Yeah, so there's this need for mental clarity. It looks like you're coming out of this because Ten of Swords is like the final, Ten of Swords is like the final thing. The final card in the Swords anyways. So it's like, this has closed out, it's over. There's conflicting ideas. Soon you're going to just move on, or not be, you're going to choose an idea, you're going to choose a perspective, a mindset, or you're just going to not, you don't always have to have this, you don't always have to have a clear narrative on everything that has ever happened to you. Some things don't make sense. Some people's actions just don't make sense. And it's like, at some point you have to let go of trying to, it's like, it's an abstract thing, whatever this is, it's something that's just in your head. And so once you just let go of cycling through these thoughts, it will be much easier to move forward, if that makes sense. Okay, so between you and the person that you're dealing with, we have the Justice card and the Page of Needles. Okay. There could be some kind of justice for an act of immaturity. So someone could have been done something that was immature, and they're either going to apologize for it or make it right. Page of Needles usually has to do with immaturity. It could also just be developing a more mature mindset in regards to romance, in regards to love, or just a more balanced perspective of whatever it was that you kept going back and forth on. And the person that you're dealing with romantically, your romantic interest, the first card that we have for them is the Knight of Potions. So it looks like someone wants to come towards you to express some kind of love, appreciation for you. They may say like, hey, I want to see you soon, or they're hoping to like reunite with you in some way with Three of Cups. So Taurus, you very well could be getting a message from someone like, hey, how's it going? And your romantic interest as well are going to be like, hey, let's go do something. That's what they're thinking about here. Huh. So it's interesting because this person has the Knight of Potions and the Three of Cups. They want to see you, but at the same time, to clarify this, we have the Five of Wands and the Nine of Wands. So it's like, they're very conflicted about how to approach you, is what it could be. You may have gotten into some kind of tiff, some kind of fight with this person. There might have been conflict. It's like this person has this thing, these emotions that they want to express to you, but at the same time, there's they want to defend themselves, or they want to keep up a front, or they feel this need to defend themselves. So, this could be why there's this conflicting beliefs for you here, because this person might be 1 minute like they're like, yeah, let's hang out, let's go do something, and then they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Just very switching up on you. It's like this to this is a big turn, you know, because the Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups is very like lighthearted expression and like whatever, and then these cards here are all about defense and like we gotta fight, or, you know, so this person might be hot and cold for that reason, because they don't, it's almost like they might not feel safe expressing these emotions to you, so it comes out weird, or they'll like change their mind, or they'll seem different, because they're feeling defensive about having these feelings. It's almost like they feel like they shouldn't feel these feelings for you, so they're fighting with themselves about it, about how they want to hang out and see you. Okay. I'm going to get some clarification on like what's going on with this Ten of Swords here. What is this sense of being so down? Okay, conscious eating nourishes me. Some of you, it could be just in physical exhaustion. And eating better foods could help. Not that you eat unhealthily. Not that you eat bad, but, you know, making a choice to nourish yourself with good food changes like it could really change how you feel about yourself and how you feel about your life. Like just the idea of I'm eating foods that are good for me is like, you feel like you're taking care of yourself more. You feel like you're nourishing yourself, like actually. Also for some of you, this is to say like, be conscientious of what it is that you're paying attention to, what it is that you're consuming. Because it could be with this person that you're dealing with romantically, it's like, maybe you want this person, but they're not good for you. So it's like you have to choose to be around the people who are nourishing to you, to choose to be around the people who are healthy for you, to, you know, almost like, you know, choosing healthy food. It's like, although I really want this cookie, like, I can make the choice to eat strawberries instead, to do that for myself. And it takes some restraint, but it's like, you'll feel better. And I love cookies, like, eat as many cookies as you want, but just an example. Yeah, so you might just be, it's almost like after this Ten of Swords here, after this like ending of like, I can't do this anymore, I can't think about this anymore, like I'm really just, it looks like you've really reached your wit's end with something. And it doesn't even have to be something outside of yourself. It could just be you've reached your wit's end with having a certain thought pattern or having a certain perspective, or you've reached the end of that road. So from here, it can pretty much be a clean slate, and you're going to consciously choose what you bring into your life after that. Yeah. I trust the mystery of life. So this could be helpful, and you know what I was saying about like you don't always have to have this very cohesive and final absolute narrative of everything that goes on, because some things don't make sense. So it's like just trust that there is some mystery to things. Not everything is going to make so much sense or whatever. Just trust that mystery of like, well, you know, I don't know. Yeah, just trust that you might not always know everything, exactly. Like, that's fine. My emotions move through cycles and connect me to my truth. So really pay attention to what it is that is so conflicting to you. Like, why are you so distressed between these two things? Why are you so distressed between these two perspectives or these two ideas? paying attention to what's making me feel like the Ten of Swords. What is it that I feel this sense of defeat over, and what truth can I find in this? What truth can I see? What are my emotions telling me about how I feel about this person? Or like, for example, like with the food, it's like, how do you feel after you eat that? How do you feel after you eat something good? Pay attention to your emotional reactions to people, to whatever. Because that's guidance. That's true, like, biological guidance is your body knows when something's not for you, when it doesn't like that, when it's not healthy. Pay attention, you know? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So that's something that I'm getting is really what this person that you're dealing with romantically or romantic interest is dealing with, is that they don't feel safe, like, loving people or expressing emotion. So yeah, I think that this is more so for the person that you're dealing with, that like it's safe to express love. That should be the foundation of your relationships, is, you know, this appreciation. Sometimes the foundation of relationships can be just, you know, we're defensive, I'm always on guard around this person or whatever, and it's like, for some people you have to be that way with. For some people it's necessary to stay on defense with them, to stay, no, but you don't have to bring that into every relationship just because some people you should be on defense for, because that will stop you from, you know, having deeper, more like stable, fulfilling relationships if you bring that defense towards everyone, you know? There are some people where it's, you know, it's safe for you to just have a healthy connection with. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So some of you, if you are not in a relationship already, you could be committing to someone soon if this is something that you like. Also with this, I trust the mystery of life. For some Taurans, it's that if you aren't in a relationship, kind of think of that as like something exciting that's an adventure that you're going to take up later. That's someone that you're going to meet later, and that's something, it's almost like a prize for you in the future, that you will have this. You will have this commitment, this connection with someone. But just trust that it will come when it does. Trust that, you know, you'll see it through when it's there. Some of you just need to like calm down about needing to belong to someone, needing that, which of course, like, people need connection, people need someone to be by their side and all of these things, but if it's not the right person, if it's not someone who's going to be at your side, nourishing you, you know, like being honest with you, if it's not the right person, then it's not worth it. If it's not someone who's nourishing, then might as well. It could be a detriment, you know? It's better to be alone than it is to be with someone who's detrimental to your well-being. So it's like trust that things will happen, things can change for you in the future. Also, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So some of you are with this, like, Ten of Swords, maybe someone from your past, you really were like, you didn't know what to make of a situation. You didn't know what to make of this person or what happened. So it's like you're releasing this need to hold on to that so tightly and have that be your like you're learning to just leave that in the past, if that makes sense, and to not keep bringing it into your present by thinking about it so much and trying to make something of it. It's just like acknowledge that it was something that agitated you emotionally, perhaps, or this situation was something that was, you know, had a negative effect on you, but you can move through that. You know, you don't have to stay stuck there. yeah, definitely like a really big release of something for Taurans that just, you kept going at it, and it looks like this is something that you're dealing with for a while, but you're recognizing that that needed to end. That whatever this was, like, you've reached your wit's end with it. Okay. Commitment. Okay, so another card about commitment here. You could be committing to someone. Romantically, this could also just be a commitment to doing what is good for you, a commitment to consuming what is good for you. A commitment like to yourself, really. A commitment to the life that you want to have, who you want to be. Like, really commit to that. Sometimes you need to develop, like, what direction. There's the time to develop the direction that you want to go in, and then once you got it, once you have that vision, it's like commit to it, go for it, you know. And I think that right now Taurans are realizing what it is that doesn't work. They're seeing what it is, like, no. And soon you'll see what is a yes. Beauty. This person thinks you're very beautiful. They're very attracted to you. And maybe this is why they're so conflicted. They're like, they think you're so beautiful that they want to seem cool. They want to, some people might be a little, this person that you're dealing with might be a little intimidated by your beauty. And also we have truth. Okay, something that I'm getting for some Taurans is that, like, sometimes the truth, I don't even know if this makes sense, but sometimes the truth is just how you feel about something. And words might not always accurately paint that picture or illustrate it, but you could still have this truth of, this is how I felt about that. And that could be just what matters, if that makes sense. Like, there doesn't have to be this whole other, like, story and what did they think about it, or how did they see this situation, or what did, you know, it's just, this thing didn't make me feel good, this person didn't make me feel good. That's that. So once you kind of recognize this truth, and also, like, recognizing the truth of your own beauty, the truth of like how beautiful it is to be alive. There's so much beauty around you, it's only that you have to see it, you know what I mean? And so really, like, commit yourself to being open to the beauty of life. Sometimes with this, like, 10 of Swords, it's like you're so caught in this thing in your head that when all of these beautiful things come to you, and there's all these beautiful things in your day, you don't even see it sometimes, because your minds, your emotions are thinking about something that wasn't so good. So it's like, really commit yourself to recognizing your own beauty, recognizing the beauty around you, being open to that, like, open your heart to give and receive. It's like, let the beautiful things in, you know? Yeah. Fertility. So I know that this has been a little dark, like there's something going on, and I know you'll get through this just because of how these cards look afterwards. It's like, this is something that you're going to recognize, and it won't feel so hard anymore, because you're seeing what needs to change here. And with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like your recognition of your truth in this situation, your recognition of how you feel, your recognition of that something might not work for you anymore, gives you so much room to grow and develop from there. With this fertility card here, it's like, yeah, something happened that you closed yourself off so much because it was really painful, but from here, like, opening yourself up. There's going to be so many new things about this world, about people, about yourself that you just weren't even recognizing, that you weren't even seeing. And just opening your eyes to this beauty of the world and of being alive is going to be so prosperous for you. It's going to be so like fulfilling. There's really something on the other side of this that's very exciting. I'm going to get some cards for clarification about what that is. What is this new thing? Six of Candles and Six of Presents. Okay. It's about balance, and what's the word? Moderation. Because before, it looks like you were going between extremes with like Two of Swords, and this was exhausting for you. So it's like a balance of your energy, of your emotions. I sense a lot of like stability coming after this. Okay. Yeah, balance, moderation. Be willing to express love to receive love. So yes, a lot of you, could be you and also this person, just this sense of being so closed off that you were in such a place, or maybe you are in such a place where it's hard to express, it's hard to put yourself out there, put your emotions out there, just because of this feeling of defeat. It's almost like Taurus had this idea, like your life has already been lived, and like everything has already happened or something. And there's so much adventure for you. There's so much love to be given. There's so much love to be received from here. And it's just believing that. It's just knowing that there's a lot more ahead of you, you know? True love. This love is once in a lifetime. Some of you might be dealing with someone who really just feels like your true love. Either that, or once you change your own behaviors in relationships, once you at least hold up your end, like, okay, you can't always control how other people are going to act, of course. You can't always be certain that other people are going to uphold their end, but so long as you uphold yours, you're going to see how dramatically your relationships improve. So much as you are the person that you want to, the friend that you want to have, just like be that friend, you're going to see your relationships are going to just feel so much more fulfilling, you know? I wish I could explain this better. But it's like you were on the fence for so long, and that was the base for most of your relationships was, you know, like that. And there's a lot to develop. That, like I said, necessary for some people, but outside, there's so many wonderful things in relationships outside of just the need to defend yourself, just the need to protect yourself. It's necessary when it's necessary, but outside of that, it's safe for you to have a blossoming of, you know, just mutual exchange. There's so many more aspects to relationships that you need to see than just the need to protect yourself. Yeah. Back to what you love, reevaluate your desires. So, yeah, you're going to be reevaluating what it is that you want to have in your life, what it is that makes you feel good. What is it that you desire in this moment? What is it that you desire for your future? And you're reevaluating, did I think I want that because, like maybe your desire to do something was actually just the desire for approval from a certain person, or your desire to do something was actually just, you know, maybe I didn't really want to do that. I just wanted to seem like the type of person who would, you know? So it's like, know where your desires are coming from. Do you actually want that thing, or do you just want, like, do you actually want to be in a relationship, which, yeah, probably maybe, but, or do you just want people to see, oh, Taurus is committed to someone, oh, Taurus is in a relationship, you know? Like, do you want the relationship for what it is, or do you want just that status, just that relationship status, you know? So if you have any questions about your situation or just your life, you can ask them. These are usually, this is the Angel Answers Oracle deck, so. Ask for help from others. So whatever you asked about in your head, this is something that the people around you, other people, might have some insights, some guidance on. That will be very helpful to you. So yeah, for a lot of you, the question you asked, don't be afraid to ask that same question to your mom or to your friend. Within the next few months, so if you asked about the timing of something, if you're wondering when something will happen within the next few months, forgiveness. And also with this release your ex, there's this really big release of like just forgiving the past and forgiving some people, perhaps forgiving yourself for sticking. Looks like Taurus might have really stuck to something that just wasn't for them, that just wasn't right with them, and just forgiving that you went through that period of working out that it wasn't right, you know? Forgiveness. It's a beautiful thing. Helpful people. Yeah. So with this like Six of Presents here, Six of Pentacles, you're gonna see how balanced relationships can be. And that there are helpful people, and these helpful people are gonna be so important to you. It's like maybe you're focusing so much on the people who didn't lend you a hand, or the people who didn't lend you that support. But soon you're going to be focusing on, you know, wow, people can be okay, relationships can be good, and there are people who are willing to lend me a hand, and I'm going to be willing to lend them a hand in response when they need it. And just to have that kind of relationships is just, it's the most valuable thing. You know, you never know. But you have to be sure. Not always, of course, you don't always need to be lending a hand, but don't expect everyone to lend you a hand if you're never going to lend them a hand back, because those hands will disappear. That's how it works, you know? You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. So, some Taurans, you have a very special bond with animals. You are someone who's very connected to the animal kingdom. You could be someone who has some role in protecting the other beings on this planet. And whether that is just like one cat, or you save a bug, or something like this, you do have some role to play with the animal kingdom in your time here on Earth. And some of you might be getting a new pet soon, or just spending more time with your pet, really just having time to like be with them. Because a lot of times you'll be hanging out with your pet on your phone or watching something, but even just 5 minutes of just be in the presence of your cat or your dog or your bird or your fish. Just like literally chill with them. I'm helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So this thing that you're dealing with, once you get out of this, which you're on the way, I promise you. Once you get out of this in your head and heal yourself, you're gonna have the ability to help others deal with the same problem, deal with the same circumstances, deal with the same issues. And yeah, like since you've been through it, you're gonna have that life experience, which like it looks like it was something difficult, but yeah, this is going to you're gonna look out for others who might be in the same situation, is what it looks like from here on out. Once you've built yourself completely out of it, you know, that's down the line. But and also just in general, you are someone who's very healing. You are a healer. The people around you, what you bring to them in terms of your energy, your presence, it could be very healing to some people. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving love. So, this has come up a few times in your reading, Taurus. I'm very excited for you. It looks like there is some fireworks happening. There's some romance and expressions of love. And so be open to it. Yeah, don't be so stuck in the past that you're not there when this happens, you know, that you're not with it when it happens. Be open to it. Be open to new things, As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So it looks like Taurans are really starting to develop a trust of their own emotions, a trust of their own intuition, a trust of their own beliefs, ideas about things. You might have for some time been looking to other people always for guidance, maybe. And now you're going to really start to trust your own guidance and follow it. And this is going to lead you in the right direction. There is also some prosperity coming to you, some kind of money, some kind of financial opportunity, or you're going to start heading on a path that is going to bring a lot of prosperity to you. Okay. Friendship. A lot of you are going through changes in in your friendship, in your relationships, in how you conduct yourself in relationships. So a lot of what I said definitely can be applied to your friendships, and it's like you're learning how to be a better friend, and as a result, your friendships are becoming stronger. And also, some of you, it could be a friend that you already have, or it could be a new friend that is coming into your life, someone new that you're gonna meet, and it's just the most like wonderful, fulfilling friendship. Of course, there's always some little things, but there's gonna be this friend that's so solid, and like you have this understanding with each other that you want the best for each other, and like you can be certain of that because this person just continually proves to you like, yeah, like I'm here for you, and I'm willing to support you and all these things, and that's the foundation of your relationship rather than defense, protection, and like insecurity. And it's just gonna be it's gonna be really wonderful. We also have riches. So it's like, Taurus, this has been really difficult, but you're leveling up in pretty much every area. Like friendship, you're leveling up. Romance, you're leveling up. Your money, you're leveling up. Because it looks like you're being more decisive about what it is that you want, about what it is that you like. These changes that you're making internally in your perspective as well is like bringing a lot of new things and ideas and people into your life. We also have indecision. So yeah, some of you, like for a while, were really trusting yourself, your instincts, your emotions, your ideas. And once you do, it's just wonderful, wonderful changes. Riches, practicality, and enterprise. Some of you might be starting a new job, working at a new place, or even developing your own business. And also with like, as you follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you. Your heart could be really calling out to you like, I want to do this. I want to do this thing, I want to build this business, I want to make this art, I want to have this type of product. If you've had an idea for a while that's really been like, come on, do this, Taurus, like follow through with this, you're going to do it, and it's going to bring you a lot of money, because this inkling that you have, this hunch that you have, like, oh, this thing is a good idea, it's accurate, it's true, and follow that. Okay, that's all I have to say to you today, Taurus. I hope that this helped somehow. I hope that this resonated. If you'd like a personal reading, please email me. The email for that is in the description of this video, and also please like this video if you like this video, and subscribe if you would like to subscribe. Thank you.